So in segment 3, we're going to talk about the contract. And this is a really exciting and anxious time because you're getting ready to put pen to paper to find your next house. Really important step here is making sure that we've been pre-approved, because when we write an offer, we write it based on your terms, but we need the lender to help tell us how to structure it. Some people do VA loans, which have certain requirements. Some people need closing costs, some don't. So that really helps us to know how to best situate you in this process, and it makes your offer a lot stronger if we can send an offer over with a pre-approval letter.
Right, and some loans take longer to close, so it's very helpful for me to know whether we're looking at a 60-day close, a 30-day close, or a 45-day close, so that I know how to best position you in the negotiations.
Very true. And the next step, once we get under contract, and we do verbal, but really everything needs to be in writing. So once we get it finally ratified, we're going to start 10 business days of inspections. It's 2 weeks. That's a long time. So we can usually get anybody and everybody in there. And the 3 that usually happen are the home inspection, the termite inspection, also known as the CL100, and the HVAC. And there's about 5 others that we could add in there depending on your comfort level and what you wanted to have accomplished during this time.
And yeah, here at The Art of Real Estate, we like to actually sit down with you and go through the offer before we present it. So it usually takes about an hour. At the time we sit down, you are going to be required to put down some earnest money. There's no real written rule for how much earnest money, but standard in our market is about 1% of the offer price.
And that earnest money is going to be actually held in our trust account. So I can't just cut it to our general fund or anything like that. So it's your money that we're going to hold for you.
Right, so, and you don't have to worry about, well, what if I change my mind? Am I going to lose that earnest money? So I always tell my buyers, here's the litmus test. If I called you and said 123 Dream House is no longer available, if you'd be heartbroken, then we need to make an offer on that house, whether it's the first house you've seen or the 20th house you've seen. Because don't worry, once we get into this, we have 10 business days to do any and all inspections you want to do, or you can just up and change your mind and I can get that earnest money back for you. So I just like to remind my buyers, I can always get you out, but I can't get you in if another buyer beats you to the punch.